Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. Today I have OG update details for you. That's right, they did finally put out some details about the OG update. Still a very strange way about the way they went about going about this update and the details. Still, there's no blog post put up on their own website, but on social media they put up a X or Twitter article. So that's where we get the information about this update. So let's go here. This is on their Fortnite status page, putting the OG back in OG Season 6. We've seen your feedback coming in towards the end of OG Season 5, and Season 6 fell a bit short of the classic Fortnite experience we all remember and have been excited to play again. Let's talk about some things we're doing. These changes are now live in OG Season 6. Moving end storms. We're restoring storm values closer to the original Chapter 1 Season 6 experience. That means moving zones and tighter circles in the end game. Rotations should feel similar to 2018 again. Nerf shotgun swapping, aka double pumping. We've removed the ability to swap between shotguns without a cooldown. We kept shotgun swaps around longer to enable fun double pump gameplay, and are returning to shotgun fights to feel authentic to the OG experience. OG weapon balancing. The minigun has been unvaulted. We've also adjusted pump shotgun and hand cannons to match the OG feel. Chests were fixed yesterday and should no longer have a chance of missing weapons. Pistol bullet spread was fixed in yesterday's patch. Forageables rebalanced. Apples and mushrooms now restore 5 HP shield instead of 10. Havoc stones rebalanced. We've reduced how much damage to structures you deal while under the Havoc stone effect, and these should feel more fair now. We've also reduced the Havoc effect duration from 45 seconds to 30 seconds. Quad Crashers unvaulted next week. We're bringing back everyone's favorite unintentional flying machine or flying vehicle in next week's 37.50. Some of the bugs we're squashing in future updates, reducing the fog that's reappeared on the island after the recent change. POI inaccuracies will be fixed. Fix incorrect audio effects and correcting the OG Season 6 Umbrella's locker name and description. We'll continue listening and adjusting, and we have more unvaults coming. Keep letting us know what feels true to OG. Now, this is pretty fun that they mention the quad crasher and how it's the unintentional flying vehicle. So I am hoping that means that they are giving it the same physics that it had when it originally released. For those of you who weren't around, originally when the quad crashers came out, you could literally fly them across the map. So the way you know things now, when you have when you get in a vehicle, you can use the boost, right, to get a speed boost. And the way things work now, with the physics that they have in the game, you're going to fall. Gravity is going to pull you back down to the ground. when these quad crashers first released, you could angle this vehicle to the point where you would keep a constant hovering. I guess you would hover. You could keep yourself hovering at the same height while you were boosting. And again, if you did this correctly, you could fly across the map because the boost would last long enough to where you would be flying across the air, and by the time the boost cooldown wore off, you could boost again and just keep flying across the map, keep yourself floating at that height. So that was really fun. And again, it was an unintentional thing. People just figured out you could do it, and then it became like a viral thing on YouTube and social media. So everybody figured out how to do it, and it was just like a really fun thing to do. And again, it was something that you could, one, it was a real big advantage to be able to move across the map, especially back in those days when you couldn't sprint if you had to get across the map, because the storm was moving to the other side of the map. It made it easy for you to do that, and then it just made for some real funny scenarios. Somebody could be flying across the map, then they see somebody down below, so then they could stop, land on them, and then take that person out, that unsuspecting person, take them out, because they were not expecting this flying vehicle, this flying quad to come out of nowhere and just totally annihilate them. Again, in my opinion, Fortnite could use a lot more of this type of like silly and insane gameplay and items and style of play. Like this, this OG stuff. When I hear about this kind of OG stuff, this is what this is when Fortnite was really cooking, and could really create those type of moments that everybody would want to recreate and would want to share with their friends and get people jumping in to try to see if they could do this kind of thing that they saw on social media. But yeah, so that's really fun, and that's the update. And again, just really strange that they are not putting this out on their own website. Again, that the patch notes, they're not really super informative, not giving us all the details. Like it says these things are being adjusted, right? But they don't tell us exactly how they're adjusted. And again, we could jump into the game and look for the items ourselves and then find them, pick them up, and then read the statistics on them. Or we could, I guess, just go to the leakers and see if they put out that specific information like they sometimes do. But for them to not be doing it, and then now it seems like it's just like really the bare minimum sort of communication now, because again, it's not even up on their own website. It's posted as a social media article that you could easily miss. Just again, the way they are choosing, like because they are communicating it, right? So technically they're communicating, but the way they're choosing to communicate is really not ideal. But yeah, there you go. That's the update. Um, let's take a look at how many people are playing this game. All right. Let's see. Where is okay? Delulu is back for the weekend. By the way, Delulu right now has 43,000 people playing. Battle Royale 74,000. Reload 35,000. Blitz 37,000. So you could see, this Delulu really is a popular mode. Again, great on them for making sure that they at least bring it back every weekend through the rest of the year. And then again, after the year is over, we'll see what they decide to do with it. See if it becomes like a whole permanent mode, or do they just continue to just bring it back on the weekends? We'll see. Now, Demon Rush has 104,000, so people are really enjoying that. Zero Build has 124,000. Reload Ranked 30,000. OG 23,000. The Daft Punk Experience has 5,000. Odyssey 10,000. Ranked 4,000. Festival 6,000. Reload Zero Build 15,000. OG Zero Build 19,000. Zero Build Ranked 3,000. Reload Zero Build Ranked 2,000. Ranked Ballistic 3,000. Party Royale has 1,000. Brick Life 1,000. Creative 3,000. Save the World 7,000. For some creator made modes, Duo Escape Room A Tale for Two has 1,500. Lethal Labs Roguelike has 789. Pushing It Fortnite has 662. Forestry Tycoon Co-op has 235. Peace Control 1v1 has 2,100. Winter Rockets versus Cars has 383. And there's a whole lot more to be discovered in the Discover tab. On a Friday, our peak number was 1,303,000. So, again, already on the weekend, we're bumping those numbers up. We see that the K-pop Demon Hunter modes and K-pop Demon Hunter update has definitely brought some extra interest into this season. I played quite a bit yesterday after I recorded yesterday's episode, and yeah, it felt really good. I really enjoy this update. Something tells me if this season was like this from the beginning, it might have hit even better, and we maybe would have like sustained better numbers throughout the season. Right now they are playing, catch up, I guess, where they're trying to catch back up to where they were. But I guess when you've lost a little bit of momentum, it's hard to regain it. So it would have been, I think if they would have started out the season like this, they would have started out this season with a lot of momentum, and then they could have just been building on that. So, again, good on them for trying and experimenting. I always love that about Fortnite, and I always want to encourage that. But also good on them for making a huge change. Remember, there's still a month left in this season. That is a huge change to fully remove the bugs, right? Because that was like, a big thing that they added into this season. That's like a major thing that they're like, okay, we need to change this. Changing a ton of locations. That's a big change. Adding all the items that the K-pop Demon hunters brought with them in their update. big changes, really good update. And yeah, to me, I think it's it's going to, when people look back on this season, I think this is the part they're going to remember the most. They're going to say, "Oh yeah, that season started out kind of slow, or kind of, I don't know if I want to say start out." So they'll probably say like, "Okay, this season they tried something new and it kind of fell off, but then they were able to do that K-pop Demon Hunters update and really revitalized it, and people remember like that 1 month of this season and be like, well, that was a really good 1 month of that season at least." Let's see here. But yeah, that's how many people are playing this game. Let's take a look at the quests and give you a reminder to get in here, do your K-pop Demon Hunter things. I got most of them done. And again, it definitely helps you level up. The other day I was level 85, I believe, right? And now I'm level 92, and I've just been focusing on the K-pop Demon Hunter quests last night when I was playing. Got the emoji, and it helped me again level up. So, if you're watching the video version, you may have seen that I am now wearing the Green Ranger Power Ranger, which again, the child in me is just like so excited. Like I just like, they did such a good job of it too. It looks so good in game. Like I can't believe like I get to run around. I get to be the Green Ranger. It is so cool. But yeah, so do your K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. Get your stories done, your expertise, your weeklies, dailies, milestones, Megazord. I got that done now, so I got both of my Megazord and my Dinozord outfits saved in my locker. Those are really cool to have. Again, Demon Rush, they have their own set of quests, so that's another mode that you can go play. Get even more bonus XP. Get some, sprays and emojis as well. Delulu, now that it's back for the weekend, play that so you can get the bonus XP out of that. And do your ranked for your rank rewards. Like there's a lot to do out there right now to get you plenty of additional bonus items and to help you level up to get all the items out of the battle passes that you have. All right, let's take a look at the competitive tab. Today was a Friday, so let's take a look at what was available. The early access cup for battle royale duos. Let's see if this will give us. It looks like it does, so let's take a look. And wow, this was really close. How come? Oh, okay, now I see. Something isn't right here with the way they line things up, but I see how they messed it up. Okay, so Jules and Tups won this one with 196 points. They had 10 matches with 3 wins. They had 100. Anyways, let's take a look at how this worked. So they played 10 matches. They had 3 victory royales. They averaged 13.4 eliminations. Average placement was 5th place. Their elimination points was 134, and their placement points 62. They won this just by 3 points. Second place was Dave's SN and CRLX, I guess. And so they also had 3 victory royales. They averaged 13.2 eliminations. So they just had like 2 less eliminations. Their average placement was 6.4. They had 132 elimination points to 61 placement points. So again, 2 less elimination points and 1 less placement point. That's how close it was between first and second. That's really cool that it came down to the wire like that. That it was that close. But yeah, that was the early access cup. There was also the duos ranked cup for battle royale. Let's see if this leaderboard works. Nope, doesn't work. All right, well, there's your competitive update. Again, I hope you have a good time playing this weekend with the Cash Cup going on, the OG Cups, and whatever else you might be playing this weekend in that we'll take a look at. All right, let's head on over to the shop and see what's in the shop today. Okay, in the shop today, of course, special offers and bundles, the Gorillas, cars, jam tracks. Cowboy Bebop is still here, but it's rotating out today. Avatar Warriors of Pandora is still here. The Mr. Savage section still here. The No Sweat section still here. The Among Us bundle is still here, but it's leaving. The Human Bill bundle is still here, but it's leaving today. So are those Jade items. So is the Bring Me to Life bundle. And then today we have the Googly Glider for 800 V-Bucks. You have the Jade Dragon Blade Guitar for 800. The LX Vox microphone for 800. The Azuki outfit with Katana backbling and Nyan Claws pickaxe for 1,400. The Icy Holly Striker for 800. T-Pose emote for 200. The Orbital Shuttle Glider for 1,200. The Backstroke emote for 500. You got the Wild Card outfit with the cuff case backbling for 2,000. Dynamic Hush outfit with the Hush's hard case backbling for 1,200. Raiju outfit for 800. The Panda Team Leader outfit with bamboo backbling for 2,000. The Old School Bone Jammin' bundle has returned. That's the Bone Jammin' outfit with the End Game backbling for 1,200, and the Vans Premium Old School Checkerboard Black and White kicks for 800. Together in the bundle for 1,800, which is 200 off the total. We have the Elmira outfit with the Tome Pouch backbling for 1,500. Spellbound Staff pickaxe for 800. Hemlock outfit with the Witchcraft built-in emote. And the Bag of Shadows backbling for 1,500. Oh, by the way, we're in the spooky offers section, by the way. So this is our Halloween themed section that we're going to get for the rest of the month. You got the Spooky Team Leader outfit with the Goody Gourd backbling for 1,500. Grisabelle outfit with Backbiter backbling for 1,200. The Ravina outfit with Glass Wings backbling for 1,200. Grimoire outfit with the Hollow Skull backbling for 1,500. We got the Sanctum outfit with the Coven Cape backbling for 1,500. Curdle Scream Leader outfit with the L'abomination back bling for 1,200. And then we got a couple of new items already for this year's spooky offer section. This one we got the larger than life emote. This is 500 V bucks. It's obviously playing a whatchamacallit, licensed song because you don't hear anything here, but looks cool. Good looking dance. Let's see. All right, and then we have the Magmatic Carver outfit. This new outfit, 1,200 for this. Okay, and the guy's armor looks like it's made out of pumpkin, right? Only his body is magma. So like all of the armor is like black, like it's like burnt to a crisp. It looks like charcoal. So it's got this really cool look and effect. I actually really like this. It's 1,200. It's only the outfit. Doesn't come with a back bling or any other sort of thing, but it is very unique, so it is very cool. Might be worth the price to you if you're, a big fan of this one. 1,200 for that. The Daft Punk items, they're still here, but they're leaving today. The Victory Vibes section's still here. Fortnite drops section. Okay, interesting. We have the Punk Nautilus bundle. I feel like I already mentioned these, right? Only, where was this not in yesterday? Let's go over it just in case. There's the Punk Princess Phaedra outfit for 1,200. The Urchin's Maw back bling for 200. Darkwater Whaler pickaxe for 800. Mike Staff emote for 200. Dark Sea Heart wrap for 500. And then all in the bundle for 1,600, which is 1,300 off the total. There is the Lapin bundle, which has the Lapin outfit with Mischief Big Red Boot kicks for 1,800. The Lapin outfit itself is 800, and those Mischief Big Red Boot kicks are 1,200. Now there's separate Mischief Big Red Boot black kicks, so you can get them separately as the color black if you want to, for 1,200. So, and then you can have effects on them or effects off. And it looks like it's just like a glow that they have. But yeah, very interesting that they're the same kicks. And instead of making them color styles, you got to buy them separately. If you want the red ones, you get the red ones, and then black ones, you get the black ones. I guess it's just like any of the other Jordans that they have. They have different, the different Jordans that instead of like just making them styles, you have to purchase them separately. But this one specifically, it's like literally the same boot, just black or red. But if you want to get them, you get them. Go ahead. The K-pop Demon Hunters are still here as well, of course. That looks like everything today. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. All right, today, item of the day is tough. There's a lot of good items in the item shop today. Also tough because I do like that new outfit. And I love this time of year, and I usually love all of the Fortnite Mares themed outfits. But again, that one to me, as cool as it looks, it just for the price, and it doesn't even have a back bling or a pickaxe. I mean, because it is, you know, a guy that looks like he's a knight, right? You would think that he would have some sort of like a shield as a back bling or a sword as a pickaxe, but nothing, and still 1,200. So I'm kind of conflicted on giving that one item of the day, even though I really do like it. So I'm gonna give another item of the day that is just one of my all-time favorites on its own, and because it has so many selectable styles, it just has made it even better over time. So let's give it to the Azuki outfit. Again, just love that. How many styles does it have now? Is it 5? Let me double check. No, it's even more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different styles that you can choose from. Has a back bling and pickaxes for 1,400. So for just 200 more than the new outfit, you got this outfit that has 6 styles, and a back bling and a pickaxe. This really is one of my all-time favorite original Fortnite items that they've put in the item shop. I really love this one. So there you go. That is your item of the day today. And with that, let's go take a look around and see if there's any comments from the community. Doesn't look like there's anything on YouTube, so let's head on over to Spotify, where Alex Sisson says, "You the best, 5 stars." Thank you, Alex. You the best. All right. Let's see. Fandom hater just put some, those teary-eyed, joyful emojis. I don't remember what you call those emojis, but thank you. Appreciate it. And Yam says, "I did get a chance to play the K-pop Demon Hunters update, and it is fire. I'm super happy with all the items, and I love the Demon Rush mode." There we go. That is awesome. Love it. Thank you guys for checking out the show. Yam, I'm glad you got to play the update and play Demon Rush. Yeah, it's really good. Again, this update, I feel like if this season had started out like this, that would have been a really good starting point, and then it could have been something that they built on throughout the season. And I wonder if that would have kept the numbers up higher, to the point where the numbers got low enough this season that we took notice. But I noticed that it was a topic that was being talked about on social media, on the numbers being lower than they usually are. And this wasn't a hated season. We all remember the wrecked season, right? If you were playing around then, the wrecked season, where the whole season was built around the cars and the abilities of cars. I mean, there was people that absolutely hated that season. There was a lot of people that just did not like that season at all. And I never got that sense with this season. I never felt like there was a lot of people who just absolutely hated this season and thought it was bad, and thought that Fortnite didn't know what they were doing. It just feels like there was a lot of things in there that were just kind of some things were undercooked, some things were overcooked, and it led people to just not be enthused. It was kind of mid, right? So I think that's how a lot of this season is going to be looked at. Unfortunately, you know, when you're mid, it's just kind of like, well, you don't stand out in any good way or even a bad way. Like, it's not going to be something. I mean, at least with the rec season, again, I brought it up now. Like, people still talk about how much they either, thought it was a cool season or just how much they absolutely hated it. And I think you're not going to get that with this season. And I think it's going to just not have their, there's just not going to be that much to talk about until maybe this K-pop Demon Hunters thing, and that will be the thing people talk about as the K-pop Demon Hunters coming. So yeah, there you go. That is going to be this episode. So thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the show. Let me, I really love to know what you think of this K-pop Demon Hunters update, and if let me know. Do you wish it was like this from the beginning? Do you think this is like, they did enough to like save, quote unquote, save this season, or what's the deal? And how excited are you for Fortnite Nightmares coming up soon? All right, so make sure you go join the Daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.